Now, Bill, we've blindfolded you, and your wife here says she doesn't think you'll be able to tell the difference between this popular mousetrap and the Mark 7 improved mousetrap. Grateful Dead look-alike contest. Do you look like the Grateful Dead? Then you could be a winner.
Hello and welcome to People Who Stink.
It's herpes the love bug.
That's the news. I'm misinformation.
It's the Comedy Supermarket. Everything your DJ needs to make mornings brighter than ever before. Created, produced, and performed by America's #1 radio comedy team, Stevens and Gridnick.
Hello, boys and girls, and future scientists. It's time once again for Mr. Wizard and his little friend, Timmy.
Hello, Mr. Wizard.
Well, hello, Timmy. Today, Timmy, we're going to show how different molecules can combine with electrons to form a noble gas.
Will it need a royal flush, Mr. Wizard?
Timmy, this is a laboratory, not a lavatory.
Yes, Mr. Wizard.
Now, see this flame jump in a flash when it passes down on this helium nozzle?
Yes, Mr. Wizard.
Know what it's called, Timmy?
Jumpin' Jack Flash?
It's a gas, Timmy.
You got it, Mr. Wizard. Get down.
Careful, Timmy. Careful. You knocked over the torch, Timmy.
Sorry, Mr. Wizard.
Quick, stop the helium.
I got it, Mr. Wizard.
Timmy!
Hey, this stuff is weird, Mr. Wizard.
Timmy, now put that down, Timmy.
I'm talking funny, Mr. Wizard.
Put it down, Timmy.
This is fun.
Let this be a lesson to you, Timmy.
Mr. Wizard, you try it.
Timmy,
Never be careless in the laboratory, Timmy.
Wow, Mr. Wizard.
Join us again next time when we take a roll of masking tape and a piece of cloth to study the effects of soundproofing.
Wow, Mr. Wizard, I'm floating.
Get away from that torch, Timmy! Timmy!
The Comedy Supermarket features a variety of hilarious vignettes of varying lengths up to 90 seconds, including the funniest commercial spoofs this side of the golden days of Saturday Night Live.
The day belongs to us, but the night belongs to the all-night DJ.
The All-Night DJ, the monster movie about the graveyard shift and the disc jockeys that work it, doing what DJs do. So, how old are you?
16.
Now, do you live with your parents?
Yeah, but they're gone on vacation. They're not home now.
Well, I get off the air in a couple of hours. How would you like to meet a real live disc jockey?
Oh, you mean it?
Yeah. The All-Night DJ.
In radio, no one knows what you look like.
Both as producers and performers, Stevens and Gridnick, creators of the Comedy Supermarket, stand out for one reason. Having worked in radio on both sides of the mic, they understand the kind of comedy which works on radio. Say, not all records were hits in the last decade, right? Well, now you can get on this one gigantic 22-volume record set all the super flops from the 70s. Your record collection will not be complete without it, featuring those great record bombs you never heard before. From the only group ever to attempt symphonic punk country disco comes Bend Over Beethoven.
The music.
Bend over Beethoven.
Ooh, bend over all the way.
Bend over Beethoven.
I say, someone's screwing with the music.
Bend over Beethoven.
Bend over Beethoven.
Plus, the legendary story of an injured duck who leaves his pond to seek political revenge in Washington, the rock opera Herman. You'll hear the best of Jesse Jeff Westchester, which of course is really bad.
My bottom hurts, but I'm riding on, 'cause I feel alright on the whole.
Super flops of the 70s.
I'd like to play all day.
Super flops of the 70s. Available now on Tax, Shelter, Records, and Tapes. Pick them up today.
I don't care what they all say, I'm sick and tired of hiding.
Sure, if you want to save a few bucks, you can use all the funny cuts available on albums. It's funny, all right, but remember, album material was never produced for radio, and both you and your listeners can tell the difference.
And now, the young and the sick.
In our last episode, Linda left John and Mike with a kitchen full of empty jars to search for Ted and his nervous puppy. John was seeing Jill but couldn't get a job, and Jill decided to keep her appointment with Dr. Fernando, a lip, knuckle, and wrist specialist.
Oh, hello, Jill. Come on in.
Hello, Doctor.
And how are those wrists today?
Oh, they're so much better, Doctor.
Good.
But my knuckles haven't been feeling very good lately, and I'd like to have my lips examined while I'm here.
Well, fine, Jill. Just sit on that cold table over there and take off your clothes. Okay, say ah.
Ah.
Crack your knuckles for me. Again. Now let's take a look at those lips there. I think those pains you feel in your knuckles, Jill, may very well be caused by your lips.
Oh, no.
Yes.
And what does that mean, Doctor?
Well, obviously, the lips will have to go, Jill. I'm sorry.
As a woman, I've always feared a lip removal.
It's a very simple operation, and it only takes a few minutes, Jill. If you'd like, I can take them off right now.
I don't know.
Think of the money you'll save on lipstick alone.
Well, okay.
Join us tomorrow when we hear Jill say on The Young and the Sick. Top radio stations across the country are using the Comedy Supermarket, including KKBQ Houston, Z100 New York, KTFS Dallas, Q105 Tampa, KOAQ Denver, WPXY Rochester, and KISS Los Angeles, and some of America's leading DJs, including Scott Shannon, Cleveland Wheeler, John Lander, Jim Zippo, Cat Simon, and Rick Dees.
Now, compiled from years of working together as singing partners, comes Paul and Linda, the Shower Tapes. Paul and Linda, the Shower Tapes, a rare collection of some of their most intimate performances, now on one live double LP. Paul and Linda turn it up hot with a collection of songs recorded during their last tour of America. Paul and Linda, the Shower Tapes.
Where's the shampoo? Yesterday.
You're not a singer, are you?
Pick up a copy today.
Comedy is again becoming king at radio stations across the country. The focal point, of course, has to be your DJ, but there's a limit to what they can effectively do on their own every day, and that's why some of America's leading personalities look to the comedy of Ron Stevens and Joy Gridnick.
Uh-oh. When you hear that tone, stay near the phone. It's time to play Reward and Punishment.
Okay, today on Reward and Punishment, we're calling the home of Mr. Earl Spector.
Hello?
Hello, is this Mrs. Earl Spector?
Yes.
Mrs. Spector, it's your turn to play Reward and Punishment.
What?
That's right. You have 5 seconds, Mrs. Spector, to answer our trivia question. And if you answer correctly, you'll win our reward of the hour. But if you answer wrong, you get the punishment. Are you ready to play the game, Mrs. Spector?
What?
That must be our Reward and Punishment Enforcement Squadron at your door right now, Mrs. Spector. But you won't have to let them in. They'll let themselves in. Now here's your question. Tell me the name of Roy Rogers' trigger. Your time is up, Mrs. Spector. Uh-oh. When you hear that crash, you've lost the cash. But that's not all you've lost, Mrs. Spector. Tell the audience about Mrs. Spector's punishment, Don Pardo.
Right, Ron. Mrs. Spector has just lost a family station wagon and almost brand new Chevrolet with less than 5,000 miles on it. But that's not all. Mrs. Spector, you will be flown to the very cold and barren Siberia for a 4-month vacation for one, plus dinner for two at Doggy King, America's only fast food restaurant for doggies with over 203 locations to serve you.
Prices in trade for promotional consideration. The Comedy Supermarket. So much fun and so on target that many of the vignettes will become local classics, like this one has in so many markets.
A double cheeseburger, onion rings, and a large orange drink, please. Did you get my order? A double cheeseburger, onion rings, and a large orange drink. No, I want a cheeseburger. A double cheeseburger, onion rings. Double cheeseburger. Double cheeseburger.
And the best news about the Comedy Supermarket is that you get what everyone expects from a supermarket: value. In fact, you'll find it hard to believe that you can purchase quality comedy, and a lot of it, at such low rates. The Comedy Supermarket from All-Star Radio, producers and/or distributors of comedy drop-ins, Radio Hotline, Steve's Bank, From Studio B, and Tonight on Channel 99. Call All-Star Radio at area code 213-850-1169.
KMEL, San Francisco.
Well, hi there, you little pistol. This is your Uncle Herman. Hey, I bet you're surprised to hear from me.
KIIS, Los Angeles.
Hi, I'm a loony. You know, we're
WHYT, Detroit.
I know your type. Late night in a sleazy bar, couple drinks, and bam, the world is your playground.
WING, Dayton.
Hi. This is Elmer, your accountant. They said I had the right to make one phone call, so
B97, New Orleans.
Hi, it's Lisa, president of your fan club.
KZBS, Oklahoma City.
Yeah, hi there. How you doing? Listen, I'm a radio network talent scout. No big deal, no big deal. I find this
KTKS, Dallas.
Hi, I'm calling for everyone in the office here at Snacky Bits, and we're having a little to-do down here.
KDWB, Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Hi, I'm Jerry, and I love your...
WRBQ, Tampa.
Hi, honey. It's your mother. I know you don't want me to call you while you're on the air, but I
Radio Hotline is taking off around the country simply because it's the most consistently funny comedy series your listeners ever laughed at. Here's one now. Hello?
Yeah, Henderson here. Look, I only got a minute because I got to get back to court. I just called to say quickly the girl positively identified you as the one with the monkey. So, as your attorney, I advise you to keep quiet about what you did with the 20 pounds of petroleum jelly till we have a chance to reconsider insanity as a defense. Now, trust me on this one, all right? If we have to, we'll play part of your radio show for the court. I gotta go. Oh, yeah, you better send me some more money. It's getting harder every day to keep a straight face in front of that jury.
Father wears his Sunday best.
Some of the top jocks in the business tell us this is the kind of comedy they want, the kind they'd do themselves if they had the time or a staff of writers and voices.
Hello, I'm calling. I said I'd call, so I'm calling. I'm saying hello, how are you? So what's new? How's it going? So I called, I said hello. Now I'm hanging up. I'm saying goodbye. Take it easy. Have a nice time. So I called, I'm hanging up. Goodbye.
A phone call to a DJ as a premise for comedy certainly isn't a new idea, so what makes Radio Hotline so different and effective? Well, first, the characters are wonderfully off the wall. In fact, the humor is mostly in the strength of the characters, not cheap punchlines. As a result, Radio Hotline is more consistently funny.
Oh, yeah. I don't need no guy to treat me like a lady just because I was born a woman. I'll open my own doors, thank you. And if some dimwit puffnose wants to talk sexual harassment on the job, I'll talk sexual harassment. My grandmother never had sexual harassment. How would you like me to bust you right in the teeth?
And radio hotlines are short. None of the calls are longer than 37 seconds, so you can have your fun without seriously interrupting your program's normal flow. And to make Radio Hotline sound like the callers are coming from your market, your DJ can easily personalize each bit. Listen. It's 8:25. There's that Radio Hotline brought to you by Dial Chevrolet with one big location to serve you. Let's see who it is. Hello.
Oh, boy, you answered. You answered.
Yes, I did.
I'm a winner. What did I win? What did I win? T-shirts,
you're not
right?
a winner.
A customized T-shirt? No. I want bumper stickers.
No, bumper stickers.
I got plenty of friends. No. I bet I won records. Albums.
No, you didn't win anything. You didn't win any records. Come on.
I won concert tickets.
Hey, come on. Settle down.
Foreigner.
No.
The Beatles. I've never seen the Beatles.
No, the Beatles, they broke up.
You're going to give me a cash giveaway, aren't you?
No.
50,
No,
100,
no money.
Come
on, man.
Bill. I can't believe it. God, you're my favorite radio station. I love you.
You didn't win anything.
Jimmy Ferber,
No money. Jimmy, wait a minute. I'm hanging up. I'm hanging up, Jimmy. Now comes the best, which we've saved for last. A surefire way for you to buy Radio Hotline with guaranteed That's right, I said guaranteed results. If you or your listeners aren't happy with Radio Hotline, return your initial shipment within 30 days of its receipt, and we'll refund your money, no questions asked. You're responsible only for the shipping. At All-Star Radio, we're serious about the business of being funny. Radio Hotline is tested, proven, and ready to work for you, and we guarantee it. Give it a try. You can't lose. Call All-Star Radio at area code 213-850-1169. 213-850-1169. Or write All-Star Radio, care of the Centrum, Suite 207, 3575 Cahuenga Boulevard West, Los Angeles, California, 90068.
I like to take a straw and stick it into a Twinkie and suck out all the insides. Then I carefully fill it back up with ketchup and then put it back into the wrapper so nobody knows it was ever open.